Welcome to BodyRock. This is your coach Jenny here, and today I'm going to lead you through a full body workout. We have 4 movements to get through today, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 3 sets total, 12 minutes of fun. So without further ado, I'm going to get started. I'm going to set a timer here, 10 seconds before we start. First movement, we're going to go for airplanes to reverse lunge to forward lunge. So you're going to grip the floor, isolating the left side. 3, 2, 1, keeping those hips nice and square. You're going to float the right heel back as you reach up, arm forward, and come up, and then you're going to step back into a reverse lunge, step forwards to a forward lunge. If the airplane, you're having trouble finding stability here, give me a kickstand variation, so hips are square, push the butt back, so loading that forward leg, come up, and step back into that reverse lunge, step forward to that forward lunge. So airplane, inhale, step back, step forward. Airplane, nice. So we're just working that left side, isolating, and then when the timer goes off, we're going to switch over to the right side. Okay, squaring up the hip. You really want to watch that hip and don't let it tilt or shift. All right, now we're going to isolate the right side. Gripping the floor with the right, you're going to kick that left heel back. And a trick here is you're going to think about tracing that foot through the floor, and when you're ready to take off like an airplane, then you're going to take off. Step it back and step forward. And again, you can always give me that kickstand variation, pushing the hip back like so, and then step back, step forward. It's very important to train your stability so it improves your awareness in space, your body awareness in space, especially, let's say for example in the winter time, you slip on ice, you're aware of how your body is in space, and you catch yourself, and also trains your core. So this is why I'm a huge fan of stability exercises, and this one also helps you train your hips. Okay, airplane, load, work those hamstrings, and then step back, step forward. All right, next up, we're gonna move on to side plank. So we're gonna isolate 25 seconds on the left, 25 seconds on the right. So shoulders stacked above the elbow here, keeping those hips nice and high. And if this full side plank variation is too much for you, you can always drop down the bottom knee, like so. But this is too easy, then you're gonna come up. You can always bring the top leg forward as well. And just hold. We have another 5 more seconds on the side. Woo! So much more challenging with the weighted vest here. And we're gonna switch. I'm gonna flip over either side and hold, stacking the shoulders above the wrist, the elbow, reaching your arms up. And you can always bring the top leg forward, and if you need to modify, bring the bottom knee down. 10 more seconds. Okay. Feel the bottom side abs, your obliques fire up. You have 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, now we're gonna get our heart rate up. We have broad jump into high knee back. So you're gonna head over to the end of the space here, loading the hip, broad jump forward, and you're gonna high knee back, leading with opposite arm, opposite leg. So load, explode forward, high knee back. If the broad jump is not happening for you today, stay low, give me a monster walk forward, lead, and lead, and lead, and then high knee back. Just like so. So again, monster walk forward, like so, stay nice and low, high knee back. Fun workout. Load, explode for those broad jumps, high knee. And make sure you're just leading with those opposite arm, opposite leg as you run back. Almost there. All right, whew, that's round 1. We got 2 more to go. We're gonna move on back to airplane, reverse to forward lunge, isolating the left side. So left foot is grounded, hips are square. We're gonna kick that right heel back, reaching your arms forward, square up, step it back, and then we're gonna step forward. And again, you can always give me kickstand, push it back, and step forward. If you're confused with the kickstand, you can always anchor yourself on against a wall instead and find that stability for that airplane. Whatever works for you. This is your workout, it's your journey. Reach forward, step it back, and step forward. And as you kick the heel back, you want to watch that knee. It's slightly bent to give me that nice hip hinge. Almost there. We're going to switch over to the right side soon. All right, now we're going to isolate the right side. We're going to grip the floor with the right. Hips are square. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's get you kick the left heel back. Loading out right leg. Come on up. Step it back. Step forward. Okay, forward kickstand variation. Push it back. Step back. Step forward. Nice. Okay, we got side plank coming up. And if you ever need to find stability, you can just tap your foot onto the ground. So really feeling the burn with that leg. Whew. Almost there. All right, moving on to our side plank. So shoulder is stacked above the elbow. We're going to begin with the left side first, 25 seconds on each side. Okay, so stack, hips up, and ISO hold. And again, you can always place the back knee down to modify, just like so. Or come up if you want to challenge yourself. Just 25 seconds of work. We got this. Let's go. And hold. Woo. Feel the core, the obliques here, firing up already. You got 5 more seconds, and we're going to flip over. And 3, 2, 1. Challenge yourself, not drop. And flip over nice and smoothly, like the soft serve. Here we go, hold. Whew. 15 seconds. And we've got those broad jumps into high knees or monster walk to high knees. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, come on up to standing. Let's finish round 2 nice and strong. Head over to the end of the space. We're gonna load the hip, okay? Load the hip and broad jump forward. Land in that squat, high knee back. And again, you can always give me monster walk. Come forward, nice, stay low the entire time. And high knee back. Nice and athletic. Or monster walk. High knee back. Keep going. Woo! Choose whichever variation works for you. We're almost there. 10 more seconds. All right, and that's time. All right, one more round. You got this. We're gonna finish nice and strong, 12-minute workout. Airplane on the left side, left foot grounded, and we're gonna kick that right heel back. Hips stay or square, reach your arms forward, and step back, step forward. Woo. And here we go. Inhale. Woo. And if you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed, feel free to pause the video, come back. And step back, step forward. Almost there. And let's go, float it. Step it back, step forward. Ooh, keep that core nice and braced here. Stabilizing through that forward leg. It's so important to work those single leg movements. All right. We're going to switch over to the right side. Another important point of why we need to train single leg is because we all have imbalances. It's important to work on balancing one side or just strive to work to balance your imbalances. So most of us, if you're right-handed, for example, your left side may be not as strong as your right side, but your left side may be more stable than the right side because it has more practice stabilizing. So it's very interesting. So for example, if you're right-handed, your left side single leg deadlift might be more, or single leg airplane is more stable than the right side. So pay attention to that. Whew, keep going. Reach. We're almost there. We got side plank coming up. Okay. And side plank, let's get you, come on to the side, shoulder stacked above the elbow here, and make sure you're not all the way out here. It's just directly underneath. Bring those hips up, iso hold, or drop the knee down. Okay, choose that variation. Key here is to work those obliques, train that core. Side plank is one of those primal movements you need to have in every single program. It's a basic movement, but even as a trainer who's been training for over 10 years, it's still in my program. I still train the side plank. All right, we're gonna switch. It's a great primer movement too, especially if I'm working single leg movements. Keep that core tight. Feel, fire up the abs. Here we go. Let's hold, almost there. Almost there. Okay, we've got those broad jump to high knees. Working on your conditioning next. All right, let's get you, come on up. And again, if you can't jump, you can give me monster walks. Okay, last round of these, let's finish nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Broad jump forward, high knee back. Load, and come forward, high knee back. Almost there. Halfway. So much harder to do this with the weighted vest on. Whew. Let's go. Almost there. Let's finish strong. Stronger than you think. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. Big virtual high five. Thank you so much for joining me for another workout. This is Jenny, and thank you again. By joining, you allow me to live my dream every single day. I will see you at the next one.